Hi everyone, it's Patty. Welcome back to Keepsakes by Patty Cakes, and welcome to any new subscribers that may have joined us. Before I begin, I want to give huge hugs and love to Second Chance Creations by Krista, Deborah Day, Louise Fraser, Sandy Garrett, Dream with Caroline, William R., Christelle Van, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your last name right, Van Wyke, Sparkles Creations Art, and Beverly Potter. So today, what we're going to be working on, Subbie suggested that I show how to use the Sizzix Big Shot. So if you already have one and already know all about it, then this video might not be for you. There may be something that you may learn. So we'll go ahead and get started. This is the Sizzix Big Shot machine, okay? And it has two sides. One side goes in and one side it comes out. They also have these that are electric. This one's manual. And as I said in my previous video, this handle, this part here broke off. And so Rod rigged this for me, so I hope it's going to work for this video until I get my other new used one. But this is the machine right here. Now, with the machine, you need a multi-purpose platform. However, this is an extended one, and when I bought mine used, and when I got it, it had this long platform. So it is messed up right here, but they also have different platforms for Stampin' Ups. Theirs is totally different. But the normal size, the one it usually comes with, is the smaller size. Now you can see the difference in the length. And it comes with two cutting plates like this, okay? But I have the long ones that go with my platform. And they come clear, okay, when you first get them. And now you can see, I bought these brand new. And they are very much cut up now, but they're still usable. And I've been using this for a little over a year now. And then also on this platform, you'll see that there's different layers. And it depends on which type of die you have. There's thinlet dies, framelits. Okay. Now, I have pieces of paper wedged in mine over here only because some of the Sizzix, the rollers are different on each one. Some have a lot of pressure and some not so much. Okay. Then there's ones called Inkets, which I don't have. They're showing the thinlets here. Textures, which I have one of these, but I don't have this silicone rubber pad. I just have mine for the basic die cutting and embossing. And then you have clearlets, embosslets, and sizzlets. Okay. And I have some, they have a sizzlets decorative strip as well. I have some small decorative strips. And then there's textured impressions, which I have some of those I'll show you. And then this is a plate to use also for an embossing folder. And this one's for the textures too. It shows you how to use each one. Okay. And basically what that's telling you to do when you use it is how to make your sandwich when you put it through the machine. And what I mean by sandwich, now this is our platform. And when we make a sandwich, okay, we put one cutting mat down, we put our die down face up, or you can put your paper down and have it face down, and then you put this plate on top of it, and then you run it through the machine, which I'll show you. Now my problem was with the very intricate dies, you know, most of the times you have to take it through 1, 2, or 3 times, but I kind of got tired of that, and then I discovered this. And let me see, this is called the Sizzix Chrome Precision Base Plate. And this one's used on the bottom instead of one of these clear plates. And then you make your sandwich on top of here. And I know this might seem a little confusing to those of you who have not used one before, but I'm going to show you, okay? And for now, we'll go ahead and do it without my new one. And I'm sorry for the reflection on that. And we'll just take a thinlit die. Now, this is a thinlit die. And you don't have to have Sizzix dies to use this. You can use ones from AliExpress or any other craft place, as long as it's not wider than your Big Shot, okay? So this is the one that all of us see, and a piece of mine's gone out of here. I must have put it in with something else. But this is the one that has all the little pockets in it. Okay, and I'll just show you quickly how we do that. So what I'm going to do, I have the platform here and then a plate, and I'm going to put my die here and grab a piece of paper. And mind you, you're going to have, you're going to want your paper also not to be bigger than your cutting board, which I think it's 6 inches. Whoops, wrong way. Yeah, 6 inches wide. And then the long platform is, looks like, well, I'm going to go from here, maybe like 13 inches or so. Okay, so then I'm going to put my paper on top of it that I want to cut. And it is going to fit, and I'm going to do it this way so I have more room. But usually when I do it, okay, instead of putting this down first, I go ahead and put mine on top so I can see where it is. Now, sometimes when people put multiple of these down, they'll move when you put them through the roller. So you want to get some very non-stick tape and tape down the die. Sorry about that. So I'm going to go ahead and put on the top plate, and then I am going to roll it through. And sometimes it can be hard, and I apologize if I'm shaking the camera. And I'm just going to run it through twice just to make sure that it's going through. And as you can see there, it's cut out. And then they have like a little pokey tool, and I can't remember what they call this. This is from Tim Holtz. And all you do is, if they don't come out themselves, you just punch out the parts that are supposed to be cut out. Okay? I'll just throw that over there. And then to get it out, you can either, you know, just push it out or tap it out. Mine's not coming out, only because I'm on video. It's never done this before. Go figure. And there you go. And you might want to do these on cardstock, or cut one of these out and cut a cardstock base and glue it onto it so it's a little more sturdier. You don't have to, but you know, you can do it that way. So that's one of them. Now, I know that Caroline was asking me about how I did the tags. And this is another Thinlit die. And this one was from AliExpress. And I'll just take them out. And these are the stackable dies, okay? And that just means that when you get them, they come like this. And they're all together and you usually punch them out. And if you want, you can keep them together. But if I punched it with all of these in here, it would have the outline shape with this little hole in the center, okay? If I take out this one, it's going to punch out the outside of it and the middle of it. Then if I take this one out, it's going to cut all the way around it, but have this cut out. And then with this one, it's going to cut the whole thing. And I will show you that real quick. Grab another sheet of paper here. Let me see. Sorry, I just lost paper all over the floor. Okay. I don't think this is going to be too wide, so let me cut that down real quick. I had most of them cut before we started, and oops, sorry about that. I'm just going to take this away for a moment so I can do this. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, now it rested on the floor. I got not a big enough table here. While I'm at it, I'll go ahead and cut the other sheet I have there as well, so I can have it ready to go. Okay. And instead of using the bottom, okay, so I got it cut, and this time I'm going to use my other plate because I know it cuts really well. So I'm going to go ahead and put the die down, and I'm going to run it through the same as before. Oof, sorry about that. I know that one cut. I think I did something wrong. I'm going to have to check that. I don't want that to shine in your eyes. Nope, I did it right. Thought maybe I did something wrong. Okay, so now you can see, even though it has the hole here, it still gives me a full piece. All right. Now, when I made my tags, my shaker tags, I made this for the back. Okay, this one here, and then to make the outside frame, if I wanted to make it a little different and not the same as what we already had, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one down again, but I'm also going to put this one. So now we will have the outside with this part open. And let me just grab some washi tape. Hope I can reach it without yanking you. And you want to make sure that it's one that doesn't stick too well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a piece of this, and then I'm going to stick it on my clothes and stick it on my hand so it hopefully won't rip up my paper. So we're going to get it how we want it and centered. and just tape it in place. I'm going to do that again on the other side just to be safe. They also sell tape that is very low tack tape. Excuse me, but I don't have it, so I just use washi. So now I'm going to run it through again. Okay. And we're going to take the tape off. Just stick it here. And it didn't cut all the way through. Oh, this is a different type of paper. That is weird. Or did I have this down wrong? I had it down backwards. I'm so sorry. It's got to be, the cutting part has to be facing down. And why I did that backwards, I don't know. So let's try that again. Having it facing down. And if you see here, this side sticks up, and that's the part that cuts the paper. Okay, I had it down wrong. I'm surprised it cut my other one. So I think I had it down backwards too. I'm not sure, but let me try to even them up a little better. Stick the tape down. Let's try it again. Sorry about that. Totally ignore what I just did. Okay. And I probably should have taken the paper I got on the inside out of there that I showed you earlier. I think that's why it's so hard to do. Okay, there we go this time. So now we have the outside frame, just like that. Just from putting that other one, the next smaller size down. And then on top of it, we have another tag. See that? So now, what I did was I took, you can either use cardstock or you know, cardboard, and make a sandwich by cutting the same piece. I cut mine 3 times and then glued this on top and then glued it down with the acetate over it. And that's how I got my shaker card. Just like that. And you can do even smaller ones if you wanted to. Like I could cut this small one out and put this one inside of it. First it would cut this one out if I cut it this way. And then if I put this one in, it's going to cut out the center part again for me. So I hope that explains what you were asking about, Caroline. Okay, so that's that one. Now, the next thing I want to show you is what's called Sizzix Big Shot. Okay, and let me go ahead and just do the frame one. Okay. And this is what's called a Bigs. And the reason why, now this thing from what I understand cuts material too, but I've never tried it. But these ones have really big steel blades. And I think these, I don't know which came out first, but I'm guessing these bigger ones. But as you can see, I'm hoping, yes, there you can see the outline of the frame. So for this one, you don't even need the platform. All you're going to need to do is make your sandwich with a plate. Okay, let me grab a piece of paper. Let's try a green frame, Christmassy. Okay, I'm going to put it near the top and grab the other plate. Okay, and then we just run this sandwich through. Okay, you hear that go through. And you can see how thick this one is as opposed to the thinner dies. See the difference? Hope you can see that, yeah. And this one was called Frame. So, as you can see, now I have a green frame and a square I can use for something else. Okay, and while I'm at it, because I've never tried it before, let's see if I can find a quick piece of fabric here. I think there might be one in here. Sorry for the noise. Oh, there's where my paper towel went. Okay. I don't know if I want to use that. I don't have any plain. There's one. Okay. I will cut a piece of this off. I think this will fit on one of these. Let me see. Yes. So I'll just cut it right down here. Now, mind you, I don't know if this will work because I've never done it before, but they say it will cut fabric. And if it does, I might try this with felt. That would be pretty cool, but I think I need more shapes. And put it clear to the edge here, so I don't want to get that white on there. And get the other one that's right in front of my eyes, and we'll try running this through. That just seems too easy. Oh no. Oh my goodness, that did it, guys. Oh, little piece. Just some threads holding on. Look at that. Now I got a frame and a square made out of material. That's so exciting. So we know that they work. So the next thing I will show you, I got a bunch of dies here. The next thing I'm going to show you is an embossing folder. This one is made by Doris, and as you can see, it's snowflakes, and on the inside it has a debossed side and an embossed side. Okay, there's a lot of different videos on all kinds of things you can do with these. So if you get a chance, check it out. You can do stamping with them. I mean, there's just so much. Now this one I don't use too much, so let me see. It says I need to use this one. I think it's this one, or is it this one? And that's with folded cardstock, and this one's not. So you have to, shows you right here, using a single sheet of paper, okay? You're going to want to use the one tab instead of both of them down, okay? And my thing's in the way here. And then we're going to make the sandwich just like we did before, but on top of one, and my camera stand is in the way. But let me grab a piece of paper for that. want something that'll show up on. Oh, I don't think it's going to show too much on these. Wonder how it would do on vellum. Let me try vellum real quick and see what that's like. That would be nice to make a vellum envelope, huh? And as you can see, it will only go as far as the end of the embossing folder. So I'm going to go ahead and sandwich these. And we'll run this through. Oops, sorry about that. This thing's long with it. And I'm just going to run it through. Something's not right. There we go. Push everything off my desk. Okay. And we'll lift this up. And I think I had it too close to the edge. But as you can see, now we have snowflakes. This one really punched through. And it has that embossing on it. Isn't that neat? And I also have this 3D one. And it's of a rose. And I'm trying to see what paper is this. Oh, I'll just use that one. And this one is called 3D Texture Fades by Sizzix. And so I'm just going to take it this way. There's a piece of paper on there. It goes through. Oh, I got to... I think with this one I have to have both of them up, but I'm not positive. But I know I had a hard time before. Let me just check it real quick. Sorry for hitting the camera again. Oops, that don't go there. Sorry, I thought I was grabbing this one. I'm going to set that in there. And this one. Oops, it moved on me. Anyways. I'm going to try to scooch this way some because my camera's on like a... Yeah, I keep hitting it, so I'm so sorry. It's on a stand, hooked to a stand. That's not even going through. I don't want to force it, but I've never had that happen before. Oh. Let me try one plate because it won't go through with two for some reason. There we go. I can only use one, so if anybody else's is different, let me know because it totally wouldn't go through on mine. And I know I've done it before. Okay, got pieces from, and there we go. If you can see that. Look how beautiful that is. And this is the back. Trying to, there we go. See that? And then you can put ink on it, or let me grab I'm just going to grab this for demonstration purposes. And if you go over the top of it, you can do this with any colors, or even use, you know, wax or something like that. But I just wanted to show you how that turns out. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Okay, now that's the 3D one. Let me see. Now, I'm just going to show you these. This was the one. I have a smaller one here. And I got this along with this one. I got it. And it says, "Happy birthday to you." And it's just a tiny one. So, let me get another piece of paper here. I'll just do it on this vellum here just for demonstration purposes. And you can put a card in. Put it on a card rather, I'm sorry. So I am just going to go ahead and go back to one. And we'll just feed it through. Try not to bang the camera. And voila. Happy birthday to you. Now it tore through my vellum a little bit there. As you can see. It actually cut through my vellum. So you might need to go one shorter, you know, when you put it through. But these are so fun. And I have some other small ones like that. And I have this one's another one that I have. And it's called Texture Fades. And then I have these smaller ones that I think I got these from the Happy Paper People sale. But I'm not positive. But they're this size. And these really come out nice. And it shows you on the bottom how you can do it. Is on watercolor paper. They turn out really nice. And I think that is about it. I mean, I could show you a lot of other thinlits, but you can get on Amazon and, you know, shop till you drop on there. You can find all kinds of them. But I basically just wanted to, you know, share this with you. And I know Caroline had asked how you used it, and she was thinking about getting one, and they are so much fun. Oh, I didn't show you these. Let me go ahead. These are also nesting dies. So, and these are from AliExpress, and they're circles. And I wanted to show you, I know I have a picture here somewhere. Oh, it says it also cuts cork, so you can try cork paper on it too, which I have some. I don't know if you have ever seen it before, but I got these at a thrift shop, and it's actual made out of cork. So those are kind of cool. And then, let me see, there's a picture. I also have squares, but here's one for example. I don't, yeah. Let me see if I can find one the right size here. Okay, if I wanted to just cut that out, I'm just going to tape it down where I want it, right? I'm going to get rid of this one. And this one cuts so much nicer, so I'm going to use that. I just love this one. I don't even use my other cutting pad anymore, because this one really makes it cut nice. See, so you can take it off, cut anything out. You could cut pictures out in circles, and I have square ones too. And this one even puts a faux stitch line around it, like some of the other ones. Okay, and then you can also get these thinlits from Tim Holtz, which I love, love, love these. These are, let me see, what are they called? This one's Wildflowers 1, and this one's Wildflowers and Stems 2. And you can, you know, make it in one color, cut the flower out in another color. These are really handy. And then here are the squares I was telling you about. I got ones that kind of look like a torn edge. And those are nice for cutting pictures out. I want to get rectangles and ovals, which I don't have yet. And these are for curved edges. So these are nice as well. Like if you make a page on a smaller journal, or even a card. That one won't fit there. Let me see if this one. Yeah, it's not going to have a great design, but I just want to show you. And stick that there. Just come back. You don't even have to go 2 times with this one, but okay. Oh, I forgot it only cuts one side out. Because it's for the edge of a paper. So you'd put it like this. So if this was going to be the edge of my paper in the journal, I'm going to place it this way. And it won't cut this side, but it'll cut the outside, if you see what I mean. Let me just show you real quick. I'll just put that down. There, I want my scissors. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is the edge of my paper. And that's what the edge would look like in a curve like that. So that's about it, and I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you learned a little bit more about the Big Shot if you haven't seen it before. And I thank you so much for joining me today, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. You have a good day. Bye-bye.